Hey guys, on the bench today is an Onkyo cassette deck, model TA-1900. This was my parents' cassette deck. They got it with their first nice component system back in 1981. They got a Nyko receiver, Onkyo turntable, this cassette deck, a Marantz equalizer, and a couple of three-way speakers. I don't remember the name of those. But they were, or the brand, I think some IDS or something like that. But yeah, that was their first foray into hi-fi. Really their last, because they went with, Dolby surround type stuff for the TV and music later on. But it's a really nice looking deck. It's kind of a basic low-end model, but I just love the design. In 1981, this was near the end of the classic silver-faced 70s vintage design, as I call it. Nice analog VU meters, and I really like these vertical oriented switches. Turn it on here. Each switch has its own LED light, so when you're sitting back you can't really tell what switch is depressed, and with the LED on there you can see that. And the lit meters, really nice. But thumbs up to the design of this thing, I really love it. You notice here though, there is no door, so to play a tape you just slap it in like that and press, play it or rewind it, whatever. And it's nice out in front, nothing to obscure your vision of, the position of the tape, or, how much tape's left. But this does have a problem. Doesn't do anything. The stop function's working. It looks like we might have a belt or something. Not sure. We'll have to open up and take a look. But anyhow, that's how you did it. And when you were done, you could flip up this little head protector thing, and it helps keep the dust off of it. Okay, here's the inside of it. Nice all metal, none of that masonite junk. There's the board. Didn't think there were any ICs, but I do see this Dolby one here, Hitachi brand. And I'm not sure what this is for. It might be the headphone amplifier. It's got a little heat sink on it, so it could be for the headphones. Might have been upscale model because there's a lot of missing components, so they might have had a model that had more features using the same board. You do see that quite a bit in audio equipment and things where they, to shave the cost, they use the same design but leave off components. I saw that in a television set I took apart a few weeks ago. And yeah, there's no belt here. Look at that. Nice big flywheel. And that looks like the remains of a belt down there. It's stuck. It like turned into goo. That's our belt. What do they use? Some sort of polyurethane material? That stuff breaks down over time. Yeah. Oh, it's completely gooey. I bet you that was polyurethane just completely melted down. It just depolymerizes or something. But, well, that's one thing. I'll have to see if I can find a belt. I guess I should, check the thing out, see if it gives output. No sense in fixing it if there's a bunch of other problems. I don't want to put too much money into this thing. Okay, I've hooked up this amplifier here to the speakers. Not much I can do except give this flywheel a flick with my finger, see if I get sound out of it. So here goes. Well, it just kicked off. The auto stop keeps kicking it off. I'm gonna wind my tape up here. It doesn't get too loose. There we go. Well, I can't really test too much. The auto stopped kicking it off, but getting sound out of it, so at least that part of it's working. Sitting there for 20 years. I don't have any capacitors unforming or drawing out, so at least playback. I'm not going to test recording, but yeah, see if I can find a belt for this thing. Maybe get this back into operation. That will be a later video, but that's it for this. Thanks for watching.